Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. I do daily, weekly plan with me's and also do occasional tiny tidies and other kinds of tidying and and talk about neurodivergency and which includes ADHD and how I relate to neurodivergency and chronic illness. So I may plan my weeks a little different than a lot of people, and that's okay. And I want to show you that there can be different ways of planning and to make it your own. Like I definitely don't say like plan like me, please, because there's so many different ways. You could just make a list every morning on a piece of paper. You can have multiple planners. You can have anywhere in between. So I have been working with the Makselife planners for the past couple of years. Most of last year, like I got it in March, I think. And then all of this year, and then I bought a new one for next year. And I just do the Flagship. This is called the Flagship. And because I don't have time to date everything, and I don't do huge sticker kits. Sometimes I have maybe like 10 sticker kits I'm going to try to use up in the next year. But I just kind of use little icon stickers and little boxes and just keep it really simple. My days fluctuate, so a lot of the space down here will change. These are my little to-do lists. This is how I did hourly up here because I really like to see where within the day things fall, and it really helps me to see it chronologically this way and compare like morning and evening. So that's just me. That's just me. We are planning from November 21st through November 27th, which includes American Thanksgiving. I know in Canada, you guys have already had yours. And if you're elsewhere in the world, you probably don't celebrate this. It's a little controversial. I think a lot of people definitely approach it as families gathering and seeing what you're thankful for. But there is a lot of history here in the United States that we're trying to shift. And yeah. And I'll probably do other videos about that, but this is not quite the video I'm diving into. So, we will approach it as a day of families gathering. And typically I go back to my last week and talk about it. So what happened last week? It was very busy, in terms of, it was a busy week in general, but this was a lot of patterns. And as I explained last week, I just kind of went with it because I wanted something different in the middle of November, and we're going to definitely use up my fall stickers. These guys, I only have a few left. Use those up on this next week. So I'm actually filming on a Friday. Kind of late, but I'm getting this done. I'm a little behind on a few things. And that's okay. I have been slowly kind of subtracting some things on the side here that I haven't been able to do. But there have been some things I have done. So this morning I did my plants. And I'm going to like point like right there, my plants there. Because that I thought was going to be maybe an hour. And it turned out to be 2 hours. And I was super tired after that. I don't know. I think it was a lot of just bending over, squatting, that kind of thing. It was just a little too much for me. So I took a break after that. But it was nice to get that done. And I did film some of it, but I don't know if I'll release it. I haven't looked at the footage yet. I'm like, okay, I'll put the camera on. And I have filmed a previous video in late spring. I'm trying to remember when I did that. Maybe it was June. Where I kind of repotted some things. And it's a very similar video, but some of my plants had died. And so I was getting rid of a lot of them that didn't quite make it. And such is plant parent life. You know, things don't often work out how you think they will. But I've also learned some things about what is working, which I find really fascinating. So I have been using more like glass domes over, and I don't know what it's called, but anyway, just like glass over an individual plant. Please tell me in the comments below what those are. And it was successful for one of my plants, especially one of my kind of my prized plant right now, has been doing spectacularly under there. And especially when we turn the heat on, there's lots of moving hot, dry air around the house. It's protected. And so I did that with a couple other plants today, and I'm going to see how that goes. So small steps, but actually all this plant stuff here, I think helped me go, yes, this is the time, because was it last weekend or the weekend before? No, it was the weekend before I celebrated getting the car in the garage because we had so many boxes. We have a small garage. And it's been so, so nice. We had freezing weather here, and it's just been exactly what we needed this time of year to make it easy on our mornings. And because there are many years that we've been here in the Seattle area, I've scraped the car many a time. And I have to say, what really works is putting a towel on your windshield. Like, honestly, unless you're like below 0 Fahrenheit, it's not going to stick to your car. It was one of the biggest time savers, but you can't put towels all over your car or they'll kind of slip off unless you wedge them up in the window. I don't know. Anyway, so if I had to do it, I would just put a towel on because it saves so much time. But then you have to spend time like warming up the car. And I know a lot of people do that. And I've done that since 2015. We haven't had, especially my car, it won't fit in any garage. It's a bigger car, SUV, and our curtain garage, yeah, it's just like this tiny little one car, and and it has a low ceiling, like there's no rafters at all. And it's our driveway goes down. Let's see if it goes down, and then you're trying to get it in the garage. So this is tipped up the roof line, and so it's really hard to get in. Anyway. So yeah, what else did I do? So I had my last iron infusion, and it was the long one. So usually they're like 300, I don't know the measurement, milliliters, I don't remember. And this was 400. So I'm like, how long will that take? Because I asked the nurse there a while ago. She goes, oh, I think it's the same amount of time. And I'm like, yeah, no, not if you're trying to have it drip at the same rate. That's not how physics works. But I didn't question her. But when she looked at it, she's like, oh, wait, this is 400. Yeah, that's going to be an extra hour. And fortunately, my mom was there and she distracted me, and I took 2 Tylenol and nibbled on food, and that got me through. Like, it was pretty much 3 hours there. And I'm just super sensitive of feeling the iron inside my body. Like, I can feel it. I guess I have small veins, and it's uncomfortable. So, sorry, it looked like my recording had stopped. So it was just nice to get through that, come home and chill, and doing that 3 weeks in a row. And the first time it was like total panic attack because I didn't have anyone there. Then my mom came the last 2, and we had just a nice day talking and distraction. And yeah, it really ended on an up note, which was good. So I had my mammogram like right after, and I would have been late. So they were like, oh yeah, you'll be fine. No, I wouldn't have made it. But I had to reschedule it anyway because like the facility is in the same building in next door to the infusion room, but it's not covered by my insurance. We have better insurance now, but it's very picky on where we go, and that's okay. Like, I'll go anywhere for that. It's fine. So here I had to like reschedule it here, and so I did, and so it is, luckily I got it scheduled next week. And then let's see. Yeah, there's just some like small things, but we did some really big things. And I'll have my to-do list on Sunday here. So, and then I got, because my husband started a new job, we were, when you reset insurance, I'm like, wait, I think I can get into the dentist this year. Let's try. So I did. I got that scheduled for, I think, 2 weeks, the first week of December there. Just to get that extra one in, especially with the things going on in my life, health-wise. They kind of recommended 3 a year, so I'm trying to kind of scooch this one in. I was going to go in January, but, calendar year stuff and insurance. Get it in December, and then I can get 2 more kind of within a cycle of 365 days, but it's a calendar year. You get it. I know. So just lots of, and then getting our eye appointments scheduled. That's what a lot of this week was. There was some financial decisions we were making, got those squared away. Yeah, just a lot of that. And it was a full week of school, so my son was pretty tired. He actually went in late this day. And I kind of like to mark that so that we know. And I do appreciate our school. Like, they met him at the door before he even came in. They're like, is he okay? Because they're being super vigilant about like any kids coming in late. I'm sure they saw him kind of dragging his heels a little bit. And they're like, not in here. And then we said, no, it's not contagious at all. And he had a great rest of the day. And pretty good end to the week. We'll just say that. So, yeah. And I kind of realized that the end of November, at least this is the end here. So I do need to record going over November stuff soon. And I can't believe, like, this is it. There's just this one more month in here. December, and it's going to whoosh by, right? So I'm probably going to release, I usually release monthly resets on Thursdays. And I thought, I could do a whole week before. No, that's Thanksgiving. So I'm going to release it actually on December 1st. And so, yeah, it'll be next week. I will record double and get that out then. So this is, I usually don't put names in here. Sorry, that's a client name. And let's see. Yeah. So let's do this. I wanted to go like a couple spreads back. I had done some pretty like this. Nice, lots of color here. So I want to actually kind of copy that a little bit and put, I love these. These are the Laurel Denise ones that you can use like year round. Like, I can't wait to kind of like use these in the spring and year round. They're really cool. And yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's the sum up. Yeah, I keep thinking like, I didn't tell you guys that, we got the car in the garage because I'm that excited about it. But we did. I already talked about that. So, what was the big thing this week? Just really happy. But I guess it's just really nice to get those plants all situated, because it was like a pile of plant stuff in our dining room area because it's in our kitchen. I know that's a little off there, but whatever. It's mine to make look how I want to look. Woo! I love that. It's almost like a cinnamon, not cinnamon. I'm trying to think. It's like a burnt orange. And then put gold here. Oh, guess what I forgot to do? That's okay. I'm just moments late. So this is my Walgreens candle. I think I burned the pink one, red one, pink one last time. This is, let's see. Yeah, I did the spiced vanilla last time. Where'd my little thing go? Oh, it's over here. This was in the top of it. I tried to find it online. You can't. I don't know. Walgreens won't sell these online, I guess. But I've been really impressed with these two drugstore candles. Midnight Bonfire. Yeah. It's, even my son came in. He goes, oh, that smells so good. Candles can come in such a variety of different, like, scents, and like sometimes they can cause people headaches. I mean, there are those who are super sensitive and can't do candles at all. I understand that. And then some people are like, I can't do that scent, that particular scent. Yeah, let me know in the comments, like, are there any scents that you just can't stand? I find it really interesting, because we all have our own aversions to things. And yeah, so my goal is to use these all up. I feel like I'm missing something. I haven't done my cards yet, but yeah. So for Thanksgiving, I saved this pumpkin. Oh, and also let me know, do you like pumpkin pie? I actually do, but I can't have it. I'm sure there is an egg and dairy free version out there. Yeah, because I have to be egg and dairy free. So yeah, my palate, it's not my palate, it's my stomach. Where should I put this? Balance out the birds? No, I kind of liked it here. Oh, he's kind of like, I just gendered him. He's kind of looking up there. They're looking up there. I like this. Oh, down here, yeah. Kind of make this area a little special. So how's everyone's plans? I think I want to put this here to kind of make this a special day here. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Do you do anything? Are you staying at home? Maybe you're with your chosen family. I know family stuff can be really hard, and sometimes you just have to stick with chosen family. Or just say, no, I'm not participating in that, and that's okay too. I want to say, you are supported, no matter what you choose. So I'm going to try to put leaves. I think I did this before, but I put a little nut next to the squirrel there. Okay, leaves. All of you are going on here. So let's make it, it's a little too similar, isn't it? It's a nice long weekend. I am going to appreciate more time to sleep in. Excuse me. I am just feeling really fortunate that I know so many people are getting sick out there. Like, I know it's rough. It is rough out there. There are some bad things going around, and it's not like, hey, a couple day cold and that's it. No, this is more than that. And I hope everyone's healing from that, because it's just hard. Let's see here. Why not? Just trying to use this all up. I gotta fit them all on here. I gotta fit them all on. Somehow, we're doing this. Just have a couple left. Maybe I'll put this other wheat on the other side. It's a very wheat day. Very wheat. Well, there are a lot of carbs, huh? If you want to look at it that way. I think these are kind of like rose hips. Yeah, gotta fit these on. We're doing this. We're committing to we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, let's do the like Ice Age. You get 2 nuts. You've got your nut and your other nut. Sure, why not? Put that there. And let's see. I feel like one should be... Yeah, we're bunching them together. Oh, we're on our last one. Yeah. Where shall it go? Yeah, I wish I had a way to let you guys choose. I kind of feel... I don't know. There. It's done. It's done. Okay. And next are icons, but I was going to put these as dots, but I love the fall colors here, and we actually do still have some fall colors going on. I'm going to leave it as that, at that. And I think this one I used last time, and maybe this brown for the dots here. Okay, so I think after I do these icons, then yeah, let's see. We will get delivery here every Friday. We have so much groceries, so much. We are already ready for Thanksgiving. It is the week before, and we have pretty much everything. I forgot one bag of marshmallows, but my mom kind of has some extra too, so we're just gonna make do. And I have one more orangey one here. Yellowy. I guess that's yellowy. There's kind of more of a brown. Is it coming up? No. Am I gonna worry about it? I'm not worried about it. Definitely not worried about it. I like this one better, though. To me, that kind of matches this one a little bit more. And I just did all my plant stuff. I even did the fertilizer, trimmed them back. So again, that's good to have that done. I'm going to do some laundry tomorrow. So I don't think I need to have this on yet. Sometimes, see, the colors are kind of off too, so I'm not going to worry about it. And we don't need to gas up our cars right now. We do need to make an appointment. There's one thing we need to fix on the car. So, yeah, usually I put my icons on the other side, don't I? I was getting so used to spreading things out. Let's do this for the car appointment. It's just leaking some oil, and we got an estimate, so we just need to like schedule it and get it in. We're not doing sync up times anymore, so I'm not using that. I won't get my I've been getting a coffee every Tuesday because these coffees here, I've been doing that because it's my treat for after my infusions, but I have no infusion this week and it's so nice. Let's see, when's the end of December? Although I have some other medical appointments in between, it's like, it's just, I'm thankful. I'm thankful I don't have to go again because I mean, I love getting to know them all there. I love the nurses there. They're great. I'm tired. I'm tired of going. Put that there. And then like orange posts down here. Very orange. Very orange. And I don't think we need the work. We'll just have posts there. Okay. So, and then I had these little samplers here I was looking at. I don't think, let's see. Oh, there is some tiny, let's see. I'm going to check for any sales online. I know there's Cyber Monday stuff, but the way I'm approaching it this year is I have certain things in mind. One is a new vacuum because we've had ours at least since 2015. It won't stand upright anymore. It still does okay, like, right? Sorry, I bumped there. It's okay, but you know, yeah, it's just getting old. And then some stickers. Oh, I put one sticker order in, one for the icons for Knockout Print Shop. They're doing their Friday sale now. So Knockout, this is an older one, but yeah, if you want any of those, I think it's 25% off right now. So I loaded up on those and I just got the shipping notification out today. So I'll get those next week. And there's two other shops that one's on Etsy, one is on our site, and one confirmed they're going to do a sale next week. And so I'm going to check in here. Yeah. And usually they both do sales. So, and that is all the leaves here, the Symposi Press. I have not confirmed, but they did on Etsy. And then the other one is, I don't have any in front of me right now, is Sterling Ink. She just released a, it's like a Hobonichi planner this year, and this is her first year doing it. And I know those aren't going to be on sale, but her stickers are going to go on sale. Not sure how much, but probably here. So if you're into that, I really love hers, are very artsy and kind of watercolory. So anyway, now to, and if this is your first time joining, I pull cards every week because it helps me concentrate on what I want to focus on. And I use them as visual reminders. I'm such a visual person. I've been an artist, more graphic artist than fine artist. And images speak so much to me. So when I pull these cards, it really puts my goals in a direction that I really want to go in. It helps me make decisions. So to start, the first one is patterns. And I did pull this. I checked. I'm like, I felt like I just pulled this card not too long ago. And it was exactly about 2 months ago, give or take a day. Patterns from your past are escapable. Stop and learn the lesson so you can move forward. A vision for positive transformation, unrestricted by traditional thinking. So thinking outside the box. And I've definitely have been focusing on trying to think differently about things. Queen of Water is the next one. And this is a tarot card. The other one was more of a oracle card. Queen of Water here. Oh, I'll keep it here. Compassion, emotional security, generosity, self-love, and self-care. Healer. I am comfortable in my own skin. The next one is the World. And I love the detail on these. It's a whale. And it says fulfillment and celebration there. Awareness of the world around you provides you with deeper connection to all that is. You've worked hard in nearing the finish line. So for me, I am thinking about a couple things in particular that we're kind of nearing the finish line on. So that feels really good. 6 of Seeds. And all these decks are linked below. Make your ancestors proud by sharing your wealth, energy, and time. You can kind of associate that with Thanksgiving as well, if you're getting together with ancestors that are still here. And then we have a new moon here in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. And also count your blessings and laugh. So that's very much to me like Thanksgiving is like getting together. And if you can with your family, if you can laugh and take part in some joyousness, then please do. Please do. So I'm going to write those here really quick. Let's see. Do I want a space? Sure. Probably because I'll have less to-dos this week. So I'm fine with having a little space there. Queen of Water, which is a water sign. The World. Seeds, which is Earth. And then new moon in Sagittarius. And I have completely blanked on what is Sagittarius. Let's see, what's after water? I don't know. I don't memorize things. That's okay. Now I'll put my little dots here of like what I want to focus on this week. Sure, I'll do all 5. And also what's been helping here is keeping it shorter and just having the 4. It's been working out just fine for me. And last week I color coded them here for, this is paying things off and checking my balances. And I ran out of room there. Let's try that again. That is why I use pencil. I know some people like to use erasable pen. I have tried that. It doesn't really work for me. So it is what it is. Oh, since this was, I don't think I want to color code this time, today, this week, whatever. And I really like this color, and I like how it turned out last time. These like really deep colors. And if I wanted to add something, I could. Okay, so if we look at goals, I did fill this out. I was definitely feeling anxious about my infusion, but we got through that. And then last week I was using this and actually have been using a little bit more. It's been pretty helpful. So I can check these off. I did do some of this some more. If you listen to my podcast, it's been a little bit more real, as in, I mean, there are very slight edits in it, but it's usually just like one take. And I'm just showing up as me. So, yeah, warm drinks, definitely having fun with candles right now. I've been playing music. I definitely turned on music when I was doing all my repotting. It helps so much. And Magic the Gathering is kind of like my crossword of the day. It is like an advanced form of chess almost. It's actually more complicated than that. And it really kind of lets my brain noodle as I drink my coffee first thing in the morning after my son goes to school. We were getting some med bills coming through finally. And we did a big transfer. And then we got our insurance cards in the mail. So we were definitely cranking through those. This didn't quite happen. I'm still working on. And what was fall stuff? I'm going to have to watch my own video. I do not remember why I wrote fall stuff. I think it was about putting fall stuff away. I know we're going to be transitioning into getting the tree up next week. So I'm leaving it around. Fall stuff. If you leave it too vague, you may not remember what it is. And that's okay. That's okay. So I didn't do this part. I'm just going to see what I can transfer over. So no infusions. Yay. But mammogram. And then just keeping up with my water. And I've been getting some good sleep. So I always write Flo here. And I'm going to invite Flo here. And having some fun for Thanksgiving. Sometimes I just get into cooking, how is everyone, and that kind of stuff. But I want to focus on a little bit of fun. There are some remaining med bills coming through. There is did we get the dental card? No. Dental card. I'm hoping we have all the numbers and everything, but and I thought this was the week that we're having our furnace done. It is not. It is the week after. So I'm going to write that here. Yeah, it's like the 28th. So furnace. There. Real life. And I know that's kind of vague, but I want to try to, whoops. In my videos. Or maybe stories on Instagram. We'll see. Here it is. Excuse me. It'll be cooking food. We'll have fun with that. Getting my son involved. And I got the hiccups. Okay, how do you deal with hiccups? Usually I can breathe through them, so. I'm going to transfer over the two things that I was working on there and bring back the CMS site. So that's something, it's my own site that I've been putting off for a while. But I think with this longer weekend, I'll have some time. And, therapy here. And here is maintenance. NAN. And then holiday. Decor. Okay. So there was two things I wanted to talk about while I do some of these with my markers here. These are the new Moxie markers. I'll just put this up so I can put each one. What is this? So they have the actual fun and recreation. These do not match this book. They do match next year's. So I think I'll do circles like last time. Two things. Okay. One was I had shared a... Oh, don't I have more? Let's do some music in here too. Because I already do candles and other things, but let's do the things to work on. I think that's what I get caught up in. I'll write down the things I'm already doing just to fill it up, but it's okay to have things blank too. Bug story. So the last few videos I have talked about spider stuff. That's okay. I'm trying to think if we had another spider incident. I don't, let's see. I don't think so. I don't think we had any spider incidences this week, but I had a bee incident yesterday that I wanted to share. So I was going around picking up our Thanksgiving noms and found that my back door was open. So, yeah. So, they could load up the car. And I'm really fortunate that it's an older car. It's a 2013, but I have a button that opens and shuts the back. So I opened it up for them and they were loading the stuff in and they had no idea, but I was facing backwards and watching because I do that. And to me, it looked like a wasp. It flew in and, oh, I put 2 there. That's okay. And went into like the back seat where the seatbelt comes out of the wall of the car, side of the car. Crawled into that hole that it comes out, like crawled in and out there 3 times and then flew about 4 inches, 5 inches to where the window was. And I calmly put that window down. I put all the windows down. Let me see that. And the guy who was loading up was just continuing to talk or load up and talk to himself. He had no idea. And it flew right back out. I was like, okay, after he leaves, I'll just put down all of the windows and try to nudge this poor little insect that really just wanted to find a home, right? It was like, can I make a little nest in here? It could have been a queen. It was pretty big. Yeah. So it just kind of like came in, searched and left. And I was really thankful for that. So let's see. Did I do this right? Yeah. So these are my things for the next week. And this is for my next week. I thought I had one more story to tell. Nope, I don't have any more stories to tell. So, and if I remember, I'll make a little note for next week. So, these days are mostly off. And I have the times down for whatever I needed was the most important. Oh, let me just put car, appointment, and stickers. And then here for a meal, turkey. So I'll put here, gather ingredients before we go up to my mom's. What else is important? Any other sales? Just to get those in line, we really just focus on stuff we need. So, And I might check out my family's gift list and see if I can get anything there. So I think that's it. Next time you see all this, it'll probably be a lot more filled in. That's typically what I do. I just kind of leave room, and then we'll be eating like leftovers for all that time. So I think that's it, my friends. I hope everyone has, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope everyone has safe travels to wherever you're going. I know it can be a lot this year, so please take care of yourself. And if this is you and you feel like you should stay masked up around people at Thanksgiving, please do. Just please do. If we were gathering with anyone else, I probably would because I'm immunocompromised, but, it's just my mom and she stays at home primarily. So, my son goes to school, so we deal with that already. But if you just think that some of your family members there might be a little vulnerable, it can really help people out. And I might do so at Christmas when we see some more people. So please don't feel like you're making others uncomfortable by doing it. Just do what's best for what you feel is good for you. Okay. Happy family, thankful travels, everything. And if you like this, hit the like button on the way out and subscribe if you want to stick around. We have a cool little group here. Until next time, my friends, bye.